Hi guys, it's Chris and welcome to my channel, and in today's video we're gonna be doing Hackintosh. Okay, so if you want to try or experience the Apple ecosystem and also try some of the native apps that is only available for Mac like the iMessage, FaceTime, Final Cut Pro, GarageBand, and many other programs without you spending hundreds of dollars just to buy a MacBook, this project is for you. Okay, and I'll be using this old HP laptop. This one has a Core i5 processor which is 4th gen, and also I've already changed the RAM, make it 16GB, and changed the mechanical hard drive into an SSD to make it powerful. Okay, and also, is this machine stable? I've been using Hackintosh for a year or two now and it's pretty stable. Okay, others would say that it is not stable simply because first, they did not follow the correct procedure. Okay, and second, maybe they copied the work of others. Okay, what do I mean by that? Throughout the Hackintosh procedure, we're going to be building a folder called EFI, and this EFI folder is responsible for booting up your Hackintosh machine, and messed up with this and it will make your laptop or machine won't work. Okay, but chances are you can download these EFI folders over the internet, because some of the users is kind enough to publish their work, and you can download and test it in your computer or your machine, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the thing is, this EFI folder is specifically designed to their machine, to their computer, not yours, and that caused the issue. Okay, some of the issues I have encountered copying the work of others is that your laptop won't boot. Okay, stuck on the Apple logo. Keyboard won't work, trackpad won't work, Wi-Fi doesn't work, Ethernet port doesn't work, USB doesn't work, your video card only showing 7 MB, and many other errors that you will encounter. Okay, but in this video, I am going to show you how to create your own EFI folders that is specifically designed to your machine, so that you will have a bug-free 100% Hackintosh machine. Okay, so again, if you're interested, watch this video and I will show you step by step and how to do it. Okay, so see you. Okay guys, let's start the project. Keep in mind, we're gonna be installing the MacOS Catalina, which is not the latest one, which is the Big Sur. But the thing is, I'm assuming that we're gonna be using Windows, okay, and Windows doesn't have any app store in it. So we're gonna be using a third-party program to download the image for us and create a bootable drive. And unfortunately, that program doesn't have recovery image for Big Sur. Okay, but again, after we installed the macOS Catalina to the laptop and convert it into Mac, we can now have access to App Store, then download the Big Sur from there, and then repeat the process. Okay, and it will work. Okay, but for now, stick to Catalina. Okay, go ahead to your browser and then just type give MacOS. Open the latest one, click on code, and then download the zip. Open it, and then just drag and drop to your desktop. Okay, open it. Okay, this is the program that we're gonna be using to download the image and also to create a bootable drive. And also, this one is a Python program, so you might want to install a Python program to your machine. Okay, sometimes it automatically download, sometimes it doesn't, but again, you just go to this one, python.org, and download the latest one, which is the Python 3.9.1, and install it. Okay, if you don't do that, you can't open this give macOS.bat. Okay, once you installed it, open the give macOS.bat and just type R for recovery. And again, you will be greeted with this OS list. Okay, find the number that has full install in it. Okay, so in this case, this one, number 5. Don't use the number 1, 2, 3, 4, because these are the updates for the macOS Catalina. Okay, as you can see, there's no Big Sur in there. Okay, so we're gonna be installing the number 5. Okay, just type 5 and then hit enter. This one will now download the recovery image for Catalina. Okay, this one may take a while, depending on the internet speed. Okay, so feel free if you have something to do. Okay, so once this is finished, I'll get back to you guys. See ya. Okay guys, it's done. Get a USB drive and then just plug it into your desktop. Okay, 16GB would the ideal USB. Okay, after this one, just click enter. Okay, and then just close. Open again one more time the give macOS folder, and then now open the make install that path. We're gonna be creating now a bootable drive. Okay, it will detect the USB that you have. Mine is the Kingston data traveler 30.94GB. That's my USB, and then just type the number correspond to your USB. So it's number 2. Keep in mind it will erase. Okay, so if you have something in there, just save it, and then type O. That's not 0, it's O. Use OpenCore instead of Clover. Okay, OpenCore and Clover are the 2 bootloader when it comes to Hackintosh. Bootloader is the most commonly used. Okay, so we'll stick to the OpenCore. Then just type enter, and then type yes. This one just ignore. Okay. Okay. It says please paste the recovery update package path to extract. Okay, this is the image, the path of the image that we just downloaded before. Okay, so go back to your give macOS folder, go to macOS download public release macOS Catalina, and this one, don't open it, just click and then click home, copy path, and then go back and then right click and then enter. Okay, this is now creating our own Catalina USB bootable drive. Okay, this one may take a while, so again, if you have something to do or if you just want to grab a coffee, shout out to Mr. Jov Basalote for the tinapay. Thank you, pre. Okay, so I'll go grab my coffee and then my tinapay, and then I'll get back to you guys once it's done. Okay. Okay guys, it's done. We have now our own bootable hard drive running on macOS. Okay, so go ahead and open your USB drive. Oops. Okay. As you can see, we have an EFI folder inside our bootable drive. Okay, go ahead and right click and then just delete it. Okay, we don't need that folder. Okay. Next, we're going to OpenCore guide. Click the first one and getting started, and we're finished with this gathering files. Okay, gathering files. First, we need a I should say download first the OpenCore base file. Where it is, this one. Okay, click on the release version. Open it. Inside x64 you can find an EFI folder. Just grab and paste it in your desktop, and then go back, open docs, the sample.plist, copy it, then close, and then rename this one to config.plist. Okay, and then open the EFI folder, OC, drag and drop, and it's done. Okay, this EFI folder now we need to copy and then paste it in your bootable disk. Okay, now we have a new EFI file. Okay, we need to download some of the folders files that is needed for our Hackintosh. Okay, so I accidentally closed my OpenCore guide. Okay, so go back to OpenCore guide. And we now finish the base file. Now click on the gathering files. Okay, in every Hackintosh we need a driver called HFS Plus and Open Random EFI drivers. Okay, as you can see, there's lots of them. delete them except for this open runtime EFI. Okay, then just delete. Yes. Okay, then download this HFS plus EFI. Okay, open it and then just drag and drop. Okay, that's it. We're now finished with the driver. Next, just forget this legacy user. Kex. Okay, Kex is a kernel extension. Okay, think of it as a driver for Windows. Okay, so as you can see, nothing. So in every Hackintosh, we need this virtual SMC. Open it, get the release one. Kex, and then just copy the virtual smc.kex. Okay, next, Lilo. We also need this Lilo. Again, get the release one. Get the Lilo.kex. Take note, it's a folder. Okay. Next, what evergreen. This is for your graphics. Get this one, evergreen.kex. The audio is the Apple ALC. Again, get the release one. Okay, those four in every Hackintosh, they must be in there. Okay. Next is the Ethernet. This is the part where we part ways, I should say, because it really depends on your machine. Okay, go ahead to your machine and grab the Ethernet card that has been installed on your laptop. Okay, mine is it is Intel i217. Okay, I have research on the Ethernet that is present to my HP, and it's i217. Okay, so I will be downloading the Intel Mousy. Okay, because during the installing of the MacOS Catalina, it requires an Ethernet, so it must have a Ethernet working in order for it to make it work. Okay, get the first one. Close. Legacy, again, you just read everything, and then just find whichever is your Ethernet card. USB. Okay, we need this USB jack all. Usually get this first one. Release. Just copy this. Close. Wi-Fi. Okay, this one. Click on the asset. I'm installing Catalina, so I'll be using this. Or I should try this beta. No, just use the first one. If it doesn't work, then we'll come back to this. Okay, and then next, Broadcom. Again, there's lots of Ethernet and Bluetooth text for it. You need to read your. You need to be aware of what type of Ethernet card that is present in your machine. Extras, we don't have any NVMe's. This one, you need this Voodoo PS2. This is your USB drive. If you don't install this or download the Kex, your USB don't work. And also, it really depends on your machine. Again, just read them. Maybe this one is yours, maybe you need this one, maybe you need this one, maybe you need this one. Okay, and you're good to go with the Kex. Okay, next is the SSDP. Okay, oops, Okay, we're not using a laptop, we'll be using desktop, I should say, laptop. Okay, mine is Haswell. Okay, so according to this table, I need this SSDT plug. My mouse is not cooperating. Battery. Sorry about that, guys. It really happens. Okay, get the pre-built one. This one. Let's download. Show all. This one, just copy it and then place it in your ACPI folder. Paste. Back. So this is finished. We also need SS Haswell. Okay, don't choose this one, but according to this table, it must be this. Pre-built, Broadwell and older. This one. Download. You see, it really depends on your processor generation. Okay, this is the main reason why you need to create your own. And also drag and drop. That's it. And what else do we need? P and LF backlight. Yeah. Pre-built for most users. Download, show, and then just paste. What else? We also need this one. Pre-built. Download. That's it. Okay, we're now done with the ACPI. Next, Hex, drivers done, Hex done, tools. Nah, just grab them all and then just delete. We really don't need them. Okay. Okay. Once this is done, go to config. Don't use this Intel desktop. Go to the laptop and then just select the generation of your processor. Mine is Haswell, so click Haswell. You need these three programs: the proprietary, Gem SMS BIOS, and this one we already have it. Just go ahead and click the sample.plist. Oh no, proprietary. Download zip. Open it and then bring into your desktop. And also we need the Gen SMS BIOS or generate SMS BIOS. Open it and then drag and drop. That's it. Okay, open your proprietary master, proprietary path. Open it. Okay, proprietary is a editor for compiling all the assets inside our EFI folder. Okay, file, open, and then open your EFI folder in your desktop, or much better if this EFI folder is, oops, oh no, just delete this one because we already copied it to our USB. So file, open, file, open, boot EFI, and select OC and then config.plist. Open it. Okay, just delete this warning sign. We really don't need them. Remove. Okay, as you can see, custom SDT, my custom, all of the files inside our EFI folder, we need to, like this one, ACPI, we have 4. We need to register them into the ACPI. We can manually put them, or we can just say file, open, not open, file, OC snapshot. Okay, what it does is it will try to compile all the assets you have in your folder, EFI folders, and then register it to the config.plist. Okay, select your EFI OC folder and then it's done. Okay, as you can see, these four are the 4 ACPI files that we downloaded before. Okay, it's done. And also it registers all those kegs, drivers, and so on. And then just save it for now. Next is go back to the guide. I'll make it side by side. ACPI. As you can see, we have 3 ACPI, or much better if we just like this one. Okay, ACPI first. We have 3. And also all the files are in there. So add is now done. Delete. There's nothing to do with the delete. Delete. We can ignore this. Patch. It's enabled. It's okay. This is required when using SSDTX OSI. This is not if using SSDT GPIO. Did we download the GPIO? Hang on. GPIO. We did not download the GPIO. Okay, so we need to enable it. Enabled should be true. Count, it should be 0. Limit 0. Find, it's this one. Just copy, paste, and replaced. Okay. That's it. It's done. Okay, works. Ignore booter. Patch. For the patch, nothing. Memo whitelist, nothing. Works. False. Oops. Avoid the frog. It's true. Yep. Avoid random for this one. If you can't see it on the other side, just leave it. Okay. Next is memo whitelist. Nothing in there. So quirks, device properties. Okay. In the device properties, we need to configure this one. Okay. Device properties. We need to add this PCI or PCIOX00. What will happen if you don't add this one? If during the Hackintosh setup, you won't see the text. Okay, it's just a random unknown text will appear on your screen. You can see it running, but you can't really read it. Okay, so by placing this one, you can read what's happening during the Hackintosh procedure. Okay, and it's a dictionary. You also need this AALPGI from ID. Okay, and just new child, paste. Okay, and mine is 4200 because it's a 4th gen, so copy this. But if you have HT 500, let's say you have a higher version, just again read the manuals or the hardware of your machine. It really depends. That's why you need to create your own. Okay, it should be data and paste. And also you need this device-id, new child, device ID, and mine is this. And you really don't need this layout.id, just remove it. Okay, 2 of them would be enough, although it says here, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, but this should be fine. Okay, and that's it. It's done. Yep, it's done. Kernel. Add. You really don't need to do anything on the add part. Emulate. No need. Force block. No need block. Emulate. Force. No need. Patch. Okay. Oh. No need as well. Quirks. Okay, this one. Apple CPU PMC FG locked. You need to say no. Right? Yep, it's already false. But need if running 10.10. That's an older version of Mac. and you cannot disable CFG lock. Yeah, I can't disable CFG lock in my BIOS. Again, take note, if you see this one in your BIOS, laptop BIOS, and you can disable it, just leave it no. But my HP doesn't have this, so I make it true. Okay, Apple XPM CGF locked. Apple, make it true as well. Disable mapper, it should be yes, true. Not needed if you can see this BTD in your BIOS. Pick kernel panic. Okay, only requires if it's HP, so mine is HP, so I need to make it true. Panic kernel no kex dump, it must be true. Power timeout, it must be true as well. And XC is a port limit, it must be true. Okay, the rest, if you want to read why we did that, just click on more in depth. Okay. Okay, next is the scheme. No need to configure anything. Okay, miscellaneous. Okay, boot, leave as a default, so minimize debug. Okay, Apple debug must be yes. Kurt is false, true. Apple panic must be yes. Watchdog, disable watchdog, it must be also be true. And target is 67. That's it. Okay, debug, entries, security, allow NVM reset, it must be true. Allow set default, it must be true as well. Blacklist Apple update, it's already true. Scan policy, oops, it must be 0. Secure boot model, it must be default. And you require this, yeah, this need to default. Vault, it should be optional. That's it. Tools, nothing to worry about. Tools, NVRAM. Okay, we need to add this debug and the language. This one, need to add this. Copy, Control V, oops, and also this one, ALCID, and that's it. And also the language, make it string and make it English as the default. Okay, that's it. Just something around. Oh, delete. Legacy enabled. Yep, it's false. Legacy override is also false. And write flash. It's true. Okay, it's done. Next is the platform info. Okay, so we need to create our serial number. It's really not a fake serial, because the program that we're going to be using will also download all the serials that is available on the Apple website. Okay, just open this one, just gens sms bios.bat, open it and type 3, enter. Okay, go back here and select which one is closest to your hardware. Okay, mine is 432 something. There's nothing in here, so I picked this one. It must be as close as possible to the hardware that you have. Okay, if you have 5200 with a dedicated GPU and so on. Okay, mine is MacBook Air, so minimize, or copy I should say, and then paste, and then click enter. So this one is the one we're gonna be using. Okay, so type is MacBook Air 62. Copy. Where is it? This one. Paste. Serial number. Paste. Motherboard number. B and SMC UID. Okay, if you will not do this, your iMessage FaceTime won't work. Okay, so it's done. Go back to the guide. So this is done. UEFI. As you can see, we have only two, HF plus and open runtime. This is already correct. And this one quirks. Ignore invalid flex ratio. It must be true. Request USB ownership. It must be true. And unblock FS Connect. If you're HP, mine is HP, so I need to make it true. And that's it. You need to file and save. Do it one more time just to make sure. And then we have here sanity checker. What it does, it will check all the config.plist if you have all the necessary files needed to Hackintosh. Okay, mine is laptop 4th Gen Haswell version 0.64, and then just open your USB, EFI, OZ, config.plist, and upload. Now this one is correct. We look for the red marks. Okay, if there's a red mark, it means there's something wrong. So far so good and all good. Okay, so now we're ready to put from our laptop. Okay, so all is done. We need to eject our USB. Once we eject, plug it into our laptop. Okay, I'll be switching now to my camera because I really can't show you how it is done. Okay, so I'll now remove my USB and then plug it to my laptop. Okay, so see ya. So okay guys, we're gonna be transforming now this to a MacBook. As you can see, it's Windows 7. Get the bootable drive that you created. Okay. First, you need to go to your laptop BIOS. Okay. Check your laptop specs or manual how to get to a BIOS. Mine is F10. Okay, so you need to go to advanced boot option. Okay, scroll until you see fast boot. You need to disable. I already disabled mine. Pixie boot, no need. USB drive and so on. Secure boot, you need also to disable. CSM, you need to enable your CSM or it doesn't work. Okay, you need to copy this. And also if you can see a virtual VTX in there, I think we have here. Boot option, configuration, legacy support, you need to enable it. This one, SATA device mode, should be A8CI. Charging port, no need. Virtualization technology, VTX, you need to enable it. If there's a VTD in there, disable it. And device option. Basically, that's it. Once it's done, hit F10 and then yes, and then hit F9 for the boot option. You need to select your USB. Now it's external USB hard drive. Just hit enter and then select the MacOS base system. Okay, it's now trying to boot from my from the USB that we've created. Okay, so far so good. There it is. It's an Apple logo. Okay. Okay, you need to go to this utility. This is the fun part. Okay, hit this one, show all device, and this is my USB, and this is our internal SSD. Okay, you might want to erase it, and then just MacOS Catalina. Any name will do. Oops, you need to change this into GUID partition map so that the APFS will be enabled. Okay, APFS is the Apple file system. You need to use that. And then hit erase. Okay, once it's done, just click done and then close. And now we're ready to install the macOS. Okay, if you don't format that to APFS, you won't be able to install this macOS. Okay. Hit agree. Okay. I forgot the M. But anyway, should be fine. Let's click install. Okay guys, keep in mind you need to be connected to the internet. Okay, as you can see, my Wi-Fi is working. It goes to show that the kernel extension and the kex that we put inside the EFI folder is correct. If it doesn't work, you need to find the correct kex file for your Wi-Fi. Okay, or if you have a LAN card or LAN cable, you just plug it directly to your router and it will work. Okay, this one will make it will take a while. It says there are 42 minutes, so I will fast forward the installation just for you guys so that it won't consume much of our time. Okay, so after this is done or nearly done, I will get back to you. Okay. Okay guys, it's just restarted. Hey guys, it just restarted. And then keep hitting F9. Oops, I forgot F9 one more time. F9, you need to boot from your USB drive. Okay, and then now we have another option. It's a macOS installer. Okay, hit that one. Keep hitting F9. Boot from your external drive. Now we have a macOS Catalina. I just misspelled it. Okay guys, it's done. Click New Zealand. Let's click continue. Wi-Fi. Okay, input your password. Continue. Skip. Catalina password. Guys, it's done. Okay, this is now in Mac OS Catalina. Okay, so but before we need to copy this EFI folder from your hard disk to your to this machine. Okay, in order for us to do that, since in Mac it's hidden, the EFI folder inside your Mac is hidden, so we need a program for it. Guys, we need to go to OpenCore configurator. As you can see, Wi-Fi is working. Oops. guys, it's done. Just open it. And then one more. Okay. Minimize. Click here and then mount EFI and the password. Oops. As you can see now, there's an EFI folder. This is the internal EFI folder of this laptop. So open this and then just copy this EFI folder from your disk, a USB. Okay, copy and then paste it to the EFI of your laptop. Okay, it's done. And basically that's it. And also remember when the boot up, there's so many numbers in there. So what we can do is we need to open it. File open. Now open the EFI folder from your laptop, which we just copied. Then where's that config.plist? I think it's somewhere in VRAM. Second one, nope. Third one, this one. Okay, this -v means it's in the verbose mode. Okay, we need to delete that, and then file, just save it. Okay, and then just close, and then remove the USB, and then restart. Don't need to hit F9. Okay, now as you can see, there's no more lines from the previous one. That's the, we just disabled the verbose mode. Okay guys, we've successfully installed macOS Catalina to our HP laptop. Okay, this video is taking too long, so I will make a separate video on how to convert the macOS Catalina into Big Sur. Okay, and also if you have a question, just leave a comment below, and or if you want me to create or make an EFI folder specifically to your device, just comment below. Okay, I am very much willing or happy to help you. Okay, again, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and hope to see you again next time. Okay, so Merry Christmas and see ya.